Have you ever stopped to think that maybe your kitchen cabinet is a lot like a medicine cabinet? What if the food you put on your plate every day held the real power to totally transform your health? Well, today we're diving into a really powerful idea, that what we eat can actually be the most effective prescription we ever get. And it's an idea championed by a doctor who, believe it or not, had to write that very prescription for himself.
And this quote right here from Dr. Rupi Ajla, it says it all. The idea that our forks could be more powerful than pharmaceuticals, that's a bold statement, right? But it's the idea he's built his entire philosophy around. And as you're about to see, this isn't just some theory for him. It comes from a deeply personal place.
So, who exactly is the man behind the doctor's kitchen? To really get what he's all about, you've got to understand his story. And it's one of those classic tales, the healer having to heal himself.
Okay, first things first, let's be clear. Dr. Rupi is a fully qualified practicing doctor. He works in the NHS in London, dealing with everything from general practice to the high-stakes, fast-paced world of emergency medicine. He's even got a master's degree in nutritional medicine. So yeah, he absolutely has the medical credentials to back all of this up.
Now this is the big turning point. Back in 2009, his life was completely turned upside down. Despite being a young doctor himself, he was diagnosed with a pretty serious heart condition. The kind of diagnosis that just forces you to reevaluate absolutely everything. All of a sudden, he was the patient.
So instead of relying only on conventional treatments, Dr. Rupi went all in on nutritional medicine. He completely changed his diet, his lifestyle, the whole shebang. And what happened was remarkable. He was actually able to reverse his condition. For him, this personal journey was the ultimate proof that food wasn't just preventative. It was a truly powerful intervention.
You can imagine, an experience like that totally reshapes your approach to medicine, to health, to everything. He realized that eating for your health shouldn't feel like a punishment or some kind of strict restriction. It had to be about joy.
This comparison, right here, really gets to the heart of the problem he's trying to solve. You know the old way, right? Healthy food is bland, it's boring, it's all about obsessively counting calories, it's just a chore. The doctor's kitchen approach completely flips that idea on its head. It says healthy food should be simple and delicious, focused on being nutrient-rich, not just low-calorie, and above all else, it should be joyful and straightforward. He's trying to get rid of that whole idea that eating healthy has to be a drag.
So what's the science behind all this? Well, his latest book zooms in on protein, but, and this is super important, it's not just about building muscle. He breaks it down into 3 core pillars that support our overall total body health.
These 3 pillars really show how interconnected everything is. First up, maintaining protein. This isn't just for bodybuilders. It's absolutely crucial for things like bone strength and just living a long, healthy life. Second, supporting your gut health. Why does that matter? Well, it's directly linked to how clearly you can think and how well you sleep. And third, lowering inflammation in the body, which he connects directly to getting rid of stress. So you see, the big point here is this is about whole body health, from your bones all the way up to your brain.
Okay, the theory is great, but what does this actually look like on a plate? Let's get to the delicious part. And I can promise you, this is not about eating plain chicken breast and broccoli for every single meal.
Just look at the variety here. He's championing all kinds of protein. Meat, dairy, plant-based options, you name it. And the recipes? They sound incredible. We're talking miso beans on toasted rye, a Gochujang Spicy Bake with cod, or a cinnamon and cumin curry. This is flavorful, exciting food that just so happens to supercharge your health. It makes healthy eating feel like an adventure, not a restriction.
And hey, it's not just me saying it. This glowing review from presenter Chris Evans calls the book a protein masterclass and says it'll help you live longer, be happier, and have more energy. Now that's a pretty powerful endorsement that gets right to the heart of what this philosophy promises, right?
So after all this, what's the key idea to really hold on to? What is the one thing you should take away from the doctor's kitchen?
Well, it all comes back to this one single transformative question. What if we shifted our thinking away from just managing symptoms with pills to actually building health with food? This explainer shows that for at least one doctor who lived through it, the answer wasn't found in a pharmacy, it was found right in his own kitchen. And it kind of leaves you wondering, doesn't it? What prescription will you write for